Hey guys, we're back. We're recovered from Dunkirk. And now we're going to see Valerian.
And the city of 1,000 planets. See you soon. Ooh, 3D. We're back. Where's your glasses, Blake?
Oh,
Just take them off.
Them in the goddamn bin.
Oh dear. Where do I start? Actually, it's a space movie. Look, it revolves around some sort of species where. I can't even get through it. Okay, it revolves around a species that somehow has a. The MacGuffin in this is a creature that sort of you feed it something and it duplicates it and it
Pells, right?
It shits it out, so it shits out whatever.
Pearls.
And then they're all trying to track down this thing that shits out pearls, and then we go on this big space chase, and then Brianna's there, and then I don't know I don't know what the is going on. To be perfectly honest,
If anyone knows what the happened in this film, please call me.
we're really sorry. We don't usually swear, but it just really gets it out because we don't really know how to describe it.
A bad guy blows up a planet without knowing after a battle because he's selfish and wants to win the battle. And then these two federal agents of the galaxy hunt him down and find out that the race still exists and they're trying to bring them back into civilization.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
the
good.
best way
That's the best way you can get there. Luc Besson is a very talented filmmaker. I'm going to give him that. And it's been a really long time between drinks with his science fiction films. I, for one, love The Fifth Element. Come on, my man! Come on! Come on, Dallas! Multipass. Yeah, she goes. She's a multipass. So this was his triumphant return to science fiction, and if you're expecting it to be the same, it's really not. And it's kind of it's almost like an artist doing a cover song of their greatest track.
The design, the monsters, there's plenty of monsters. We're talking like a whole universe worth of monsters, like Star Wars style, is amazing. The CGI is incredible. The idea and the originality of it is quite good and impressive. And visually it's stunning.
It's right. And there's like 2,500 effect shots in there. Something ridiculous like that. But it just doesn't get there.
No, it's the script is insane, and it's hard to follow at the best of times. The lead actors have as much. It's like watching two virgins trying to have sex for the first time. It's extremely. The lead actor is Keanu Reeves, like Bob and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
No, it's not really Keanu Reeves, but he kind of sounds like that. He's kind of like, oh, but you're not on my playlist. We should get married. I'll drive stick. I love you.
Cara Delevingne, look.
But she fares better than he does, doesn't she? She's like the kick-ass female character in this film. But even so, you still don't really care.
No.
Like, you don't care.
But in saying that, if Jennifer Lawrence can win an Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook, probably Cara Delevingne can as well. There you go, Oscars.
For Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets.
Yeah. And then there's the Rihanna pole dance, which kind of really was a bit odd.
When she comes on, I mean, if you're not already on this train, which, I mean, you might not be anyway, but if you're not already here, you've got to this point where there's this pole dance and she's changing different characters and she's blah, 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 I'm an alien. But somehow her character works. But and it's just pushed aside just as quickly as she's brought in. You're like, what was she doing here?
Bad script. Ethan Hawke shows up and you're like, wow, someone who can actually act. This is great.
And then he's kicking it with his cowboy boots, his cowboy hat, going, God damn it, we're going to get here.
It's fantastic. And then they off him and you're like, the next 45 minutes is going to be hard.
You can't say things like that.
He's only a psycho.
Oh, shush.
Clive Owen is a bad guy. You can probably tell by the poster he's a bad guy. He kind of does a bad guy the way that Hugh Grant does every film ever. He just plays himself. I think it was a very average performance by Clive. Yeah, he didn't change his voice. He didn't do anything. He just kind of frowned a bit more than he does usually. And yeah, bad casting.
To be honest with you, I don't even know why he shaved off his mustache from the neck to begin with. He would have been a bit more like a mustache-twirling villain if he did that, but he got rid of the mustache. It's not like you're not enjoying yourself, but it's just something... There's just something about it that's just not working. And for every great thing that happens, another 3 things follow. You're like, oh. Once again, I can't overstate the fact that it looks amazing.
It looks incredible.
There were some bits there which I was just jaw-dropping. I was jaw-dropping.
And we get the token mix between real life, I guess, design characters and CGI as well, which is prevalent in Fifth Element. It's prevalent in a lot of other, I think, things that he's done. And it does kind of work, but I think it does come off a little bit disjointed and messy sometimes. I'd really like to see Luke do something along the lines of Pan's Labyrinth, do the Del Toro thing.
Which just have like real, you mean like a real story? Or
yeah, like
yeah.
I think the marketing is completely wrong. It's rated M, and it's an adult content film because of the violence or the sexual connotations. And it seems like it should be more 15 to 17-year-olds watching this.
It's tonally uneven. What are you going to give it, Blake?
No, I'm going to give it a 6.5. If you have a sick day, put it on, but don't put your time into it. I mean, I will not watch it again.
I'm probably going to give it a 6.
Oh.
If you want to see a fantastic artist buckle under the weight of his own ambition, mission accomplished, Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets. Go see it if you want to. Like, we'd love to talk about it with you.
See it, don't see it, stay at home, eat some popcorn without a film, alone, which I'll be doing.
Oh, that's so deep. It's so depressing.
Deeper than the film we just watched.
I won't let you eat popcorn by yourself, Blake. Don't worry about that. See you next time on Roll It.
Roll it. Roll it.
Roll it.